Does Jesus really care about my situation? One day, after a long day of ministry, Jesus is tired. He and his disciples get in the boat to cross the Sea of Galilee, and Jesus falls asleep in the back of the boat. Well, a storm develops quickly. The boat is battered around by the winds. It starts taking in water. It was so bad that even the disciples, who were seasoned fishermen and had weathered a lot of storms, were scared to death. The disciples are scared, and Jesus is sleeping. Of course, the disciples do what you and I would have done. In a panic, they wake Jesus up, and they're yelling, "Master, Master, we're going to drown." They had the same question we have when we are in storms of life. Does Jesus care about my situation? Well, here are 3 reasons we know he cares. First, he became one of us. Because Jesus took on the nature of man, he walked through storms too. He walked in our shoes. He knows what it's like to experience pain and heartache and betrayal. He knows what it's like to suffer. The writer of Hebrews says that because of this, he empathizes with us, and so we can approach him in prayer with confidence. He walks with us. In one of the most famous passages of the Bible, King David said, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." The writer of Hebrews documents this quote from God, "Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you." So I say with confidence, the Lord is my helper, I will not be afraid. And finally, he loves us. Jesus himself said, "Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." The Apostle Paul described the impact of Jesus' love for us this way. God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. Jesus' love reconciled us to God. He made us right before God so we could live right. When I ask if Jesus cares, he answers with the cross.